In the intense world of professional basketball, rivalries often extend beyond mere competition on the court. Some NBA players harbor deep-seated animosity towards their peers, and two players have beef over one of the most famous girls on the planet. Ben Simmons used to be a different man. I mean, he actually played basketball and was actually good, so he wasn't only rewarded with millions of dollars and millions of followers. He attracted a baddie, Kendall Jenner. These two started going everywhere together. So, of course, their relationship went viral, and at first, everything seemed all good. With him knowing that Kendall would be watching when the Suns and 76ers faced off for the first time since the double date, Book showed both Ben and Kendall who dead he was. He dropped 36 points on dude's head after stealing his girl. The situation had everybody on Twitter talking about it. So, it's safe to say, since everybody was clowning Ben, he ain't ever hopping on a Kardashian or social media again. But booking Ben's beef only involved the court and the bedroom. Two other players' beef didn't end an NBA career like LeBron James's beef. When they started playing the bottle flip game, I was like, this is disrespectful, man. This is messed up. To be honest, it seemed kind of weird that a dude not on the Knicks was defending the Knicks. But ironically, during the very next free agency, Cantor signed with their team. Everybody wondered if LeBron had heard Cantor's criticism, but whether he did or not, he randomly started publicly criticizing the Knicks. Everybody was waiting on LeBron's response, but once again, he took the high road. Till his very next matchup with the Knicks, he caught an alley-oop and trolled the team again until all hell broke loose. Cantor was pissed that LeBron was not only acting like he was a king, but also trying to punk the younger and smaller Frank Ntilikina. The player LeBron randomly said the Knicks shouldn't have drafted. Now, after LeBron let Cantor know everybody's role in the kingdom, nobody's fingers itch for an Instagram post more than him. So LeBron rubbed in the situation even more, telling the world that he's the king of New York and that Madison Square Garden's his favorite playground. These were a direct message at Enes Kanter. But not only did these kicks make every headline, Casembees turned into life-threatening injuries, career-ruining scandals, and even balls to the face. Sometimes having the best season of your career isn't a good thing. Just ask Marvin Bagley, because he played so well during his rookie year. Many predicted he was set to become one of the league's biggest stars. But even though he was getting hella attention, Dame really did Marvin like the Thunder, waved bye-bye, tweeted out, "I'm done, I have to finish my album," then dropped the mic. But speaking of NBA rappers, two players started beefing once the Magic selected Paolo Banchero with the #1 pick. His hype went to an all-time high and everybody wanted to see him play. So he was instantly invited to one of the biggest summer league games with other NBA players, especially cause he had the chance to share the court with the player who not only became an NBA All-Star, but grew up playing basketball with Paolo Murray. So the game should have been a lighthearted matchup, but after certain words were exchanged, things turned personal. Joel Embiid turned Marcus Smart into Marcus Dumb. Embiid made sure Smart could never forget this play by turning this moment into his first ever Instagram post. But just the dunk wasn't enough. Embiid even shaded him with a caption saying, "Not very smart to jump on that one." As soon as they came face-to-face in a heated playoff matchup, Embiid tried making Smart not able to have kids. And now you can see why Embiid's a center. Man loves touching tips. But I mean, that's gotta be a foul, right? Smart couldn't even stand up. Well, Smart was never gonna forget this. But at this point, things were getting personal. And the next time they saw each other, the hate went to another level. As soon as he sent a cheap shot Smart's way, he got thrown to the ground like he was nothing. But it not only cost Smart the game, oh my God. He beat Daniel Trita to rip dude's arm off. This is the NBA, not the UFC. You can't just be doing all that. But even though the game continued after things calmed down, let's talk about the two NBA. The MVP race wasn't just players trying to be great, it was fueled by hate. Even though Harden was averaging legendary numbers, the player he was competing with, Giannis, tried to guarantee himself the award. Because in front of millions, he made it seem like Harden was ass. With them being on separate teams in the All-Star game, the situation got even more heated, because Giannis caught Harden with an elbow to the jaw. Then after, Giannis clowned Harden even more. Once he started talking crazy towards one of his teammates, a well-known NBA thug, Draymond Green. Draymond wasn't about to let some kid son him. So he walked over to Poole, got in his grill, and put that little baby to sleep. It turned out, Poole didn't just call Draymond Captain Graybeard or say he looked like the donkey from Shrek. Poole called him a walking triple single. So cause Poole's been known to beef with teammates, fans had Draymond's back and literally turned Poole into a meme by customizing his 2K character with a black eye. Now, many people began speculating that Draymond's punishment should have been much higher than any fine, or that the league should have done some investigating around the situation on a criminal level. But out of nowhere, Draymond apologized, and news broke that the Warriors gave Poole a bigger bag than most NBA All-Stars, a 4-year, $140 million contract. So the situation's been quiet ever since. But there is one Warrior whose hate for another player fueled him to win a championship. During a regular season matchup between two of the NBA's top teams, the Warriors and Grizzlies both had stars sitting out, and this still became one of the most entertaining beginnings to a rivalry ever. During the game, Klay Thompson sat on the bench and was forced to watch the Grizzlies go crazy. From and ones to a dunk of the year, the Grizzlies were hooping and literally dubbed the Dubs by over a dub. But after the game, one Grizzly made the biggest mistake of his life. As little did he know, they were about to come face-to-face in the NBA playoffs. And 'cause things weren't just one game, there were no excuses. But that's when the Warriors taught the Grizzlies to watch what they say. 'Cause not only did they beat them 4-2 and eventually move on to win an NBA championship, it turned out that the Warriors' entire motivation came from the regular season. Matchup with the Grizzlies, Beverly just going for that steal changed Westbrook's life forever. Because not only did it force Westbrook out of the game and out of the playoffs, Beverly tore Westbrook's meniscus so badly it required 3 surgeries to repair. This was the type of injury that takes months to heal. So the entire time that Westbrook rehabbed, all he could think about was the next time he saw Beverly, it was on sight. Beverly felt no need to show any sympathy, but that was just the beginning of the chaos. Their beef never went away, even when Beverly got traded. He still had a target on his back when Big Daddy Westbrook came to town, and that's when Westbrook slapped him with a brand new taunt. Just look at him. Dude thought he was rocking the baby at a grown-ass man. But Beverly took that personally, and later in the game, he tried to ruin Westbrook's life again. Beverly had to do something to save his reputation. And well, what better way than using Westbrook's downfall to his advantage? Because once Westbrook got traded to the Lakers, nobody was more ready to catch Westbrook slipping than Beverly. He watched Westbrook have the worst season of his career. And not only did Beverly turn Westbrook's own words against him, the next time they played each other, Beverly trolled Westbrook harder than ever. When Beverly scored a layup, he actually walked down court doing Westbrook's rock-a-baby taunt at him while staring him in the eyes. Later that quarter, Beverly got a steal on Westbrook and walked down court saying he's trash. Then, in the fourth quarter, when Westbrook pulled out one of his signature moves, an air ball, Beverly and his teammates let the ref know just how off that shot was. Get a timeout. Thanks for tuning in to Swooshed Basketball, where we bring you the latest and greatest from the world of basketball. Don't forget to slam that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Join us next time for more hoop action and NBA excitement.